I'm hoping that this weekend. All right, welcome everybody, and we're about to kickstart this session, which is the 21 days LinkedIn branding cohort 4, and this is our third session. This is going next week is going to be our graduation, right? Ah, next week is going to be our graduation, and I'll make sure we have a live graduation. And so this is the last session we're going to be having. And the graduation is just going to be taking, we're just going to be taking testimonials and any further questions we have, right? So today is all about authority, and I'll be showing you a few things for it to help you to help you build your authority, right? We'll be talking about Judith, please let me feel your energy in the room. I think you are the newest person amongst us. I'm already feeling Aki and Wemima's energy. Please, it really helps. It helps the person speaking to speak with a lot of energy. I know you can feel my energy, but there can be more energy. I can see your thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, partner. Right. So we'll be talking about authority today. So I'll be taking you through how to go live on LinkedIn. You'll be using third party. LinkedIn doesn't have the live this thing like a Facebook and Instagram. So you have to use a third party software, a third party app to be able to come live. Oh, welcome back, Janice. To be able to go live, and you can use Zoom. You will use Zoom. There's Zoom. There is Restream. There is this very common one, StreamYard. Yes, StreamYard. There's StreamYard. There is Restream, and there is Zoom. I started using Zoom, but Zoom is a bit complicated. But I like Zoom. I think I want to go back to Zoom. Um, However, StreamYard is also good, but you can only stream to one platform. So if you are using LinkedIn, it would be only LinkedIn you'll be using with StreamYard. And you won't have a background like this, just like I'm using right now. And that is what I love Zoom for. Restream, however, is better, but they usually have network issues. There's usually this slow motion thing. I don't know, maybe it was my network. I've tried it twice and it was like that. Although I didn't go live. I know I went live, but it was just a demo live, you get. Um and it didn't really sit down well with me. There was you can use a background as well with Restream. With Restream, you can stream to three good platforms. Do you understand? With StreamYard, if you have to stream to more than one platform, you have to pay for it. But with Restream, you can use three good platforms. If you want to use more than three platforms, you would have to pay for it. Do you understand? And that is why I like Restream. However, the whole network slow-mo thing, I want to try it one more time. Seriously, I would love to try one more time because I love using backgrounds. It gives this professional look when you are live. Do you understand? And that is why I wanted to go back to Zoom, because Zoom, just like we are live right now, and you can see the background, it's usually more professional. You can see I don't have to introduce myself. My background is literally introducing me. You can see here LinkedIn coach. You can see here purposeful personal brand coach. So, and you can see right here is my name. So, with your background, you can literally introduce yourself without really introducing yourself. So, that is why I love Zoom. You understand? But with Zoom too, you cannot stream to more than one platform. You get? So is the restream. I really, really planned on starting my live session again this February, but because of the issue I had with restream, I couldn't start again. Or I couldn't continue with this building bold brands that I used to do last year. So I'm still trying to work around the whole thing. So if you want to go live, you have to use any of these platforms I just spoke about, or you redirect people out of LinkedIn to another platform. You get like just like this live session. I can put the link to this live session on LinkedIn. Then when it's time to go live, people will just click the link and come to the live session. Do you understand? So you can do that as well. A couple of people do that, but it's usually better for them to just join the live session from LinkedIn, but you are the one using a third party app. Do you understand? So it's usually advisable if you want to go live um, to come in earlier, like an hour before, or at least 30 minutes before. Do you understand? And what that would allow you to do is for you to put all the necessary things in place, because technical issues can arise and you can't be giving excuses all the time. So I usually prefer to come in an hour before, and you can't even you cannot imagine some technical issues that happen at times that will literally frustrate you, and it can be probably you might have been there an hour before, and it will be 5 minutes to go live, or even time to go live, that everything comes in place. Do you understand? And you might have even prepared a day before, come live again, as in early to the live session an hour before, and everything will still go wrong. And it just puts you under immense pressure, a lot of pressure, because most likely you might even have a guest in your live session, and the guest too is already like wondering what is going on, what is happening. Do you understand? So it puts you under a lot of pressure. Yeah. So you just need to be ready for that what would I call it now? A backstage pressure. Before you now get used to it, you have to keep showing up for you to get used to it. But definitely. So I'm back here again. I refuse to be frustrated this night. This network is going to favor every one of us, right? So, I was talking about the live session. So you must keep showing up so that you can get used to coming live. Once you get used to it, it just becomes a second nature. Right? I won't talk about it again. I won't talk about it again, no, Mr. Ake. I won't. I promise. So, so that's it. Thank you, Judith. I'm loving your energy right from here. God bless you. Right. So you must be ready like 30 minutes before. It's very easy with StreamYard. StreamYard is very straightforward, and that is why you see a lot of people use it. But you cannot use a background, so you have to set up you have to make sure that your background is well is well prepared. Do you understand? You can't use any background. You have to pay for you to use a background like this on StreamYard. StreamYard is very straightforward, very easy. As in the first time I used it, I was like, oh my God, are you serious? So this platform or this app is so easy to use because I was already used to the complication of Zoom. Because Zoom, you have to copy one link, go and drop on LinkedIn, copy one LinkedIn link, come and drop here, copy Facebook. As in, it's very complicated. It's very complicated. So if you want life to be easy for you, but without a background and just one platform, just go for StreamYard. Restream 2 is a bit straightforward. It's much more straightforward as well. But StreamYard is very straightforward. You can just click and you are live, really. It's very straightforward. But Restream, I think you still have to do some one or two things. Do you get? But it's not as complicated as Zoom. Zoom is very complicated. I remember then my heart is always inside my mouth whenever I come live. I'm always like, oh, finally we are live. Do you understand? So that's about live, going live. And you so you go to StreamYard, you register. So you can go there right now and just have your accounts, just as in register an account so that you can, when it's time for you to go live, it will be very easy for you, so you don't have to go the back and forth and all that. Right, so that's about going live. I will have showed you, but I don't want it to take a lot of time. There is still time. I will show you. So the second thing we'll be talking about is how to get your LinkedIn top badge, LinkedIn top badge, LinkedIn top badge. So I'll be showing you that one because that one it's very important that I show you that one. Right. So let me just show you. I'll share my screen right away and I'll show you that how to get your LinkedIn top badge. Top badge, top badge. It really helps you for you to be seen as an authority. But I think it expires after every 3 months or so. So you have to keep renewing it, or you have to keep doing what you need to do to get it. Do you understand? So even mine is no more on my page. I'm meant to do it again, really. Right. So let me just show you how to go about it. Just give me a minute, please. Uh, so I hope you are learning, you're gaining something. Okay. Please let me know if you can see my screen. Let me know if you can see my screen, please. Please just send a message if you can see my screen before I go on. Are you there? Is anybody there? Anybody home? Can you see my screen, please? Let me know if you can.
Yes, I can. Come no
All
more
right,
listening.
thank you.
You're muted if you're trying to speak.
Sorry about that. I didn't know I was muted. So I was talking to myself the whole time as well. I hope you all can see my screen. So I'll be showing you how to start your newsletter as well as your top badge. So that is what we'll be talking about right now. So if you can see my screen, you can see this right article right here. Right article. Please, can you see what I'm saying? Can you see this right article? When you're about to make a post, there is usually photo, video, right article. Because you can only actually post article or newsletter through your laptop or through your PC. You can't do it on your phone. You can't do it on your phone. You can only do it through your laptop. So let me know if you can see this right article that is written here. I'll be clicking that. Let me switch off my video, please. Maybe it can be able to help with the network. Please, I'll be switching off my video. Maybe it would help with the network. Let's see. All right, so right article right here, you click on it. That's how to start your newsletter. But there's something you'll be able to, people will not be able to subscribe to your newsletter. Network is poor. Ah, I'm clicking on this right article and it's not even responding. Please just be a little bit more patient with me. This network is good in Jesus' name. Because that's all I can say right now. Welcome, DTO. I don't know what your name is, but that is what I can see from this from your Zoom name. So welcome. So you click on that place that says write article. Then you come to manage. This right hand side, manage. You click on that manage. You click on manage and you click create newsletter. Create newsletter. I already have a newsletter, so I won't need to create. Can you see my newsletter here? Brand are within and without. That's bow. Do you understand? If you want to create a newsletter, you will click on this create newsletter. If you don't go to this manage and you just enter or you write an article here and you post it, it's going to be posting like a normal post. People won't be able to subscribe to it. I made that mistake for months. I was just posting and people were unable to subscribe to my newsletter until I understood this arc that if you need people to subscribe to your newsletter, you will need to create a newsletter. Do you understand? Because what you are writing here is just an article. But to create a newsletter, you have to click on manage and create newsletter. That is how to create newsletter. If you don't do it this way, people will not be able to subscribe to your newsletter. And it means like every time you come up with or you create a newsletter or you post or every time you write a newsletter, people will not be able to subscribe to it. Do you understand? It will only go out as a normal post. But people will just see that, okay, it's an article. People will read it, like it just like a normal post, but people will not be able to subscribe to it. Do you understand? So that is how to create a newsletter. Let me say it's very straightforward if you know what to do. Do you understand? But if you don't know what to do, you might go and make the same mistake that I made while I was when I started my own newsletter as well. So I don't want you to make the same mistake, and that is why I'm taking you through this right now. So let's now go to you getting your top badge. Please let me know if you can hear me, please. This network is beginning to be wonderful. Don't let me say otherwise, I beg. Right, so let me go back to home. Please, I hope you got that. Did you get it? Did you get what I explained? Please let me know, I beg. Oh, crystal clear. No, 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 I haven't gone through the badge. I haven't done the badge yet. It's now I want to start the badge. Yes. So just give me a minute, please. So they call the article, there's an article that I'm sure you would have seen, you would have gotten those notifications as well that you have been chosen as one of the people to contribute to this article. Has anybody gotten those kind of this thing? Oh, right, Judith. Yes. So those are the articles that would help you to get your top badge. No, you don't make money from newsletters, but every time you write, if people subscribe to your newsletter, every time you write, the newsletter notification goes straight to their email. It goes straight to their emails. You will get the notification in your email. So it's like a way to stay top of mind with people. Do you understand? It's like a way to build your brand in the minds of people. You know, a lot of brands send emails normally. So this is your own way of sending emails to people without you having their details, really. You're just using LinkedIn as a platform. So I hope you understand, Wemimo. So it's a good way to build your authority because once you keep writing about a particular subject and people start getting notifications on their emails, you stay top of mind and people will see you as somebody that knows what he or she is doing. So I hope you got that. Let me know if you understand that, please.
Yes, we did.
Oh, okay, all right. Okay, please just give me a minute. I want to quickly attend to something. There's a name they call those articles. Can someone remind me the name they call those articles? I've forgotten the name, so we can search for it. Okay. Nobody knows the name. Nobody knows the name they call it. Right. So I guess a lot of us have gotten those notifications that will say you have been picked as one of the top people to contribute to this particular article. So the article is actually generated by AI. So what you do is to contribute to those articles. So when you get, sorry, give me a minute. I'm trying to. Akin, have you gotten your top voice at any point? I've gotten it like 2 or 3 times, but I don't know why I remember the name of the article now, and I'm struggling to remember it again. Okay, you got the notification yesterday, right? Let me check the name of the article from your notification, please. I'm struggling to remember the name. I don't know. The last time it wasn't this difficult to remember. The name is always at the back of my mind, but I don't know why. So, okay, okay, okay. Judith, were you able to get the name? Because we have to search for the name actually. So we search for it. There are different articles for different, what do they call it now? For different industries. So the one that actually that relates to your industry, you will give your own perspective, and you would, please let me just search this thing out quickly. Just give me a minute. I don't All right, so for the collaborative articles, what you need to do is to search on LinkedIn. You just search, you just type collaborative articles, and it will show you the different articles in the different industries, just like it's right here. So you search on for your industry from this right to your own industry. Do you understand? You click on it and you see the different articles in your own industry. This particular one now is for the HR management industry. Do you understand? So now we've clicked on this particular article and we are looking at it. So if you now want to get the top voice, what you need is what they mean by the top voice is you are the top voice in a particular article. So this particular article now has 7 answers, and this particular person is the top voice for this article because the person has the highest number of likes. There are some articles that would have 15 or 30 contribution. A lot of people would have 15 comments, 30
Mhm.
likes. So if you want to be the top voice in that particular article, you must strive to get the highest number of likes and the highest number of comments. Do you understand? You strive to get the highest number of likes and the highest number of comments in that particular article. So if you want to get your article within or the top voice within 24 hours, what you need to do is to go to articles just like this that doesn't have a lot of contributions, or there are even some articles that don't have any contribution at all. So you'll be the first person to put your contribution there. So you will most likely be the top voice in that particular article. But if you want to contribute to this particular article, what you need to do is to write your perspective, then share your own link, this link to your own perspective by clicking these 3 dots by the side of your contribution or your perspective. Then you now see copy link to contribution. Then you can drop the link on your LinkedIn profile page. Do you get LinkedIn page just like a normal post you get, and you tell people
Okay.
to contribute or to comment and like your perspective or your contribution to this particular article. Or you can drop it in the group and tell people to please comment and like, comment to your own perspective and like your contribution to the particular article. So once you are
Okay.
able to, just like this particular one, if people are able to like, just like you get like 3 likes and maybe a comment, even if there is no comment, since other people here too does not have any comment, if you're able to have 3 likes, you will become the top voice in this particular article. So that is all it means to add to be a top voice, to have the top voice badge. So if
Okay.
you're able to do this, you can be able to, if you're able to do this particular article or an article that has less contribution, you are able to get your badge within 24 hours. I did mine and I got mine within 24 hours. So that was what I did as well. I just copied the link and I dropped it in the group that I was then, and people liked, commented, and all of that. And within 24 hours, I saw the badge on my profile. So if you really want to get the badge, you need to get the badge. Really, it really helps to so you're able to put it in as part of your profile. LinkedIn top voice. Do you get? It's all vanity though, but people that don't know the secret behind it, it's usually wow them when you tell them, oh, you are LinkedIn top voice. Do you get? And you are not lying anyway. It's just that
Oh,
people just don't know the secret behind it, right? So
yeah.
so you can do it this night. You can do it, but you have to do three. Sorry, you have to do three articles, at least 3 articles. And
Okay.
yes, you have to do at least 3 articles. So it's not that difficult. Just go to the articles. AI itself has already put the points to those articles. So all you just need to just probably you write your own You write your own story or your own experience or just contribute generally. Really, it's not that this thing. Do you understand? But you have to do at least 3 articles for you to get the top badge. Wemimo, your hands were raised the other time. You can unmute yourself. I already said you unmute, just talk. Eh?
Oh, thank you. Sorry, do I just type in collaborative article in the search button and it will pop out?
Yes, or you go to where I went to is um how did I even get there? I LinkedIn help. LinkedIn help. Let me quickly do that again. Yes. What did I do again? I think I used Google. Then Google took me to the LinkedIn help collaborative articles. Let me just
But
show
you can,
let me just show you to be able to get to that place because right here you can see collaborative articles and it will most likely just show you other people's collaborative articles. Do you understand? But if you want to get to that place that I went, if it will show us the same thing. Okay, let's see. Okay, so so you can see this, biz admin and all. So if you can click on, you can search collaborative article on LinkedIn, then you now go to this all. Can you see this all here? Right on that person. Can you see this place? This one has 321 answers. So you will struggle a bit to be able to become a top voice in this particular article. You will struggle to get the top voice there. So let's see what it will show us with that whole. So we are back in the same place. Can you see now? Do you understand now? Do you understand, Judith? Do you understand what Mimo?
yes, I do. It
Yeah, so that's
was,
what you do. You can just search collaborative article on LinkedIn and then go to the all. Just go to that top left hand corner of that article. Then you click all, then it will bring you here. So you can now search for your own industry. You click on your industry. I think your industry is project management, right? You search for project management. Let's see if you can see that. Projects. So there's product support. There's project management, body of knowledge, project documentation, project team management. Do you understand? So you can click on any of it that applies to you. Project implementation, project portfolio management, project team management. Let's just click on project team management. So you see all the different articles there. Whichever one that resonates with you or based on how quick you want to get your top voice, you just click on it. This one has 182 contributions, so you struggle to become top voice there. You can just contribute for contributing sake, you understand, not for the top voice sake, you get. This one has 34 contributions, 30 contributions, 51 contributions, 40 contributions. Let's just keep going down. This one has 10 contributions. So if you can go for these 10 contributions, you easily get your top voice. So you just need to just put the link in the group and just tell people to comment there for you. Do you understand? So that's what it is. So you have to contribute to 3 different articles,
so sorry, Dami.
for you to be able to get your top.
Dami. Either they
Yeah, I'm
comment
listening.
or they like.
I'm
Either
listening.
one.
It depends on what the person on the top voice, as the
As
person in the top voice at that time. Do you understand what I'm saying?
okay.
So if the person in the top voice has 2 likes, 2 comments, then you have to get 3 likes, 3 comments for you to be at least 3 likes, 3 comments for you to be the top voice on that particular article. Do you understand now?
Yes, I get it.
Yes, so that's what it is. So I think that's the end. That's all for today's session. Let me stop sharing. So we've looked at 3 major things. I said 3, 5. I think we've talked about you getting your what do they call it now? You going live. We've talked about you going live. We've talked about you starting your own article or your newsletter. We've also talked about you contributing to a collaborative article and also writing a book. Writing a book, or you can start with an ebook. You can start with an ebook. You can start with an ebook and just give it out for free. The more you know how LinkedIn works, the more free things, or even any platform, the more free things you give people, the more they will see you as an authority in that field. Then, after you've given probably 2 free books, then you can write your own full book and you write your own book and publish it. So it really, really helps. So even when you want to go for an interview in a radio station or a TV station, what they will require most of the time, if you tell them you just wrote a book, they will grant you an interview. Most of the time, they'll grant you an interview. Once you just tell them you just wrote a book, you're an author, and you just want to talk about the book, you'll pay for it, definitely, but they'll grant you an interview. And some can be gracious enough to even make it free for you. So it's an opportunity if you write a book, it's an opportunity for you to because you'll be able to discuss that particular topic and during the radio live session, TV live session, and all of that. Do you get? Or even they can invite you for a podcast. You get more what do they call it now? More interviews when you become an author. When you become an author. So just strive. It can be part of your 2020, maybe 2026 goal. Oh, but it's not all that difficult like before again. So it can still be part of your 2025 goal. Maybe it can be towards the last quarter of 2025. I'm an author. I have already written a book, which I published as well. So, but I've not written a book concerning personal branding. So I have an ebook I'm working on at the moment that I want to give out on LinkedIn for free. Do you understand? Some of the major things a lot of newbies struggle with. So I'm just trying to put it together um, so that I can be able to give it out for free. Do you understand? So those are the 4 major ways I know that you can be able to, no, 5, we talked about 5. The 4th one is write a book, right? Let us go back again. Number 1, go live. Number 2, write an article. Number 3, get your top voice. Number 4, write a book. Number 5 is publish your news, publish whatever. When you finish writing the book, tell them that you want to publish it on newspaper. Do you get? If you want to do a conference, even if it's an online conference, tell them you want to publish it on newspaper. It's not all that expensive. So also reach out to all these radio stations and all of that and get this thing as well. So that's how the people go international, as in that's how you build a brand. So I'm not just teaching you to to how do I say now, to be visible on LinkedIn. This one I'm telling you now is beyond visibility. It's actually building an authority in your field. I'm very sure if you see somebody in the newspaper tomorrow, you'll be like, oh, so this person is doing so great. This person is, you want most likely want to invite the person to your next event if you have the money, and you wouldn't want to just invite the person for free. You will most likely want to pay the person. So that's how a lot of people. We also talked about awards. So 6 things we've talked about here today to be able to build the authority. So I'm not just a LinkedIn coach, I'm a brand coach, and I'm teaching you how to be able to build your brand online and offline as well. Once you're able to build your brand online, you are easily able to build your brand offline as well. Thank you, Wemima. Thank you. So that's all for today's session. Please let me know if you have questions.